According to the American Institute of Stress, 8 out of 10 college students experience frequent stress. Further, 45% of college students seek counseling for stress-related issues. Being a first-year college student, I'm well too aware of the stress and anxiety associated with trying to juggle academic, personal, and professional lives. These issues are further exacerbated by the pandemic and new online delivery of schooling, which many of us have had to quickly adapt to. It's also much harder to utilize external resources because of new COVID restrictions, leaving many college students feeling helpless. The pressures placed on college students to meet academic performance expectations affect how we physically and mentally feel and bring about a lot of stress into our lives. Many students are impacted by stress, and it can have a significant effect on our mindsets and lives, but there are many ways to lower it, and it's important to be knowledgeable about them. I'm going to be detailing 3 ways to lower college stress, including mindfulness meditation, getting enough sleep, and time management. The first way to lower college stress is mindfulness meditation. This includes several different meditative techniques, such as breathing exercises, basic yoga and stretching, and short meditation sessions. As described in a journal written by Annie Shearer, the University of Pennsylvania recruited 74 undergraduate students to prove the effectiveness of mindfulness meditation. Students were randomly assigned to one of 3 groups, which implemented either mindfulness meditation, de-stressing with dogs, or no treatment. Each group engaged in their specific treatment for 4 one-hour-long sessions. The findings showed that the mindfulness meditation group resulted in significantly higher heart rate variability and lower anxiety and dysphoric moods, such as sadness or numbness, in comparison to the de-stressing with dogs and no treatment groups. According to Harvard Medical School, greater heart rate variability, which is seen in a longer amount of time between heartbeats, reflects a person who's in a relaxed state with more resilience and flexibility to stress. The study results showed that mindfulness meditation is a successful way to lower overall stress levels after just a few hours each week. Going hand in hand with mindfulness meditation is getting enough sleep, as both help to physically calm the body and mind. According to the American Psychological Association, teenagers, so freshmen and sophomore in college, with lower stress levels report more high-quality sleep per night than teens with higher stress levels, and an average of 7.8 hours per night compared to 6.9. According to the APA, symptoms of stress are also much more prevalent in teens who do not get enough sleep. 43% of those getting fewer than 8 hours of sleep a night feel depressed or sad, while only 18% of those getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night feel this way. Additionally, 46% of those getting less than 8 hours of sleep a night feel nervous or anxious, in comparison to 28% of those getting 8 hours or more of sleep a night. 42% of those not getting enough sleep feel overwhelmed, while only 22% of those getting the proper amount of sleep feel this way. Last, a striking 50% of teens not getting the right amount of sleep report feeling irritable or angry, with 32% of those getting the right amount of sleep feeling this way. With all of this in mind, trying to get in at least 8 hours of high quality sleep a night can really help to reduce overall stress levels in college students. While there are many ways to lower stress physically, this might not always be as easy as it sounds. A different way to lower college stress is through effective time management. According to Britton and Tesser, 67% of college students admit that time management is of their biggest issues in college. A study of 352 randomly selected college students from Alpine University of Science and Technology addressed this issue. Britton and Tesser's time management questionnaire was used to gauge students' time management practices. This questionnaire gathered data on students' short and long-range time planning, as well as their time management attitudes, by asking students to rate themselves in several different categories, with a higher rating being associated with better time management practices. Cohen's perceived stress scale was also used to measure how much students felt their lives were unpredictable, uncontrollable, and overloading. Again, a higher score was associated with more perceived stress. Comparing the 2 survey results, the study found an inverse relationship between time management and stress, with better time management practices associated with lower stress levels and vice versa. The study concluded that using your time in an efficient way, following a predetermined schedule for your given tasks, is of the most effective ways to lower college stress. Although stress is something that affects many college students' mindsets and lives, it can be managed and lowered. Taking time to focus on yourself is just as important as dedicating time to school or work. While 8 out of 10 college students experience frequent stress, it doesn't have to be this way. Lowering your stress levels can be as simple as making sure you get in at least 8 hours of high-quality sleep a night, setting aside a few hours a week for mindfulness meditation, which can come in the form of breathing exercises or basic yoga and meditation, or planning out your schedule to efficiently use your time. Putting a plan in place to lower your overall stress levels will save you time, frustration, and suffering in the future. Take care of yourselves.